Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Love. I hope everyone is doing great. In today's video, I will be covering some very important updates that have recently been coming from Canada. These will be the latest updates. And the topics that I will be covering will be like the vaccine passport update, the vaccination rule update, the Canada's quarantine updates, the hotel quarantine update, because so many people are already confused about these all new updates. Like, who is it for? Like, is it for students or only for citizens, and what are the dates when will these rules be implemented? So I will try and clarify all of these updates in today's video. Also, I will be covering the most recent and the very important update which has come from Air Canada. Like, many people have heard that some people heard that Air Canada's flights which were supposed to resume on 22nd of June have been cancelled now, and everyone's flight for the month of July has been cancelled as well with Air Canada. And why that happened, we'll talk more about that later on, because I called Air Canada's agents as well. And I will be telling you guys what the agents told me on the phone when I called them, and what we can expect in the future, and what are the other alternate solutions. I usually tend to make these videos when there are actually important updates and not just any update. So this video would be very important, and make sure you're subscribed again for future videos like these. And without wasting any time, let's get into the updates now. Okay, so firstly, let me tell you guys about the updates regarding the Canada's quarantine rules and the hotel quarantine restrictions, which is about to end very soon. Though the federal government did announce that from the month of July, the exact date has not yet been announced, so don't believe in rumors. So in the month of July, they will be announcing the exact dates very soon. The 3-day hotel quarantine rule will be scrapped for fully vaccinated Canadian citizens and permanent residents. So yes, it is only for Canadian citizens and permanent residents, and unfortunately for now, international students and workers are not a part of this program, and only citizens and permanent residents who are fully vaccinated. Fully vaccinated, again, it means people who have taken both their doses of vaccine, of the approved vaccine in Canada, prior to 14 days before coming to Canada, are only considered as fully vaccinated. And the approved vaccines are Moderna, Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson, and AstraZeneca. Again, AstraZeneca is also known as Covishield in India, if you have any confusion about it. So these are the 4 vaccines which are approved, and if you're a Canadian citizen or a permanent resident outside stuck, and if you take these vaccines, both the doses, and wait for 14 days before coming to Canada, hopefully in July, when they announce the exact date, you won't have to do a hotel quarantine. You can skip the 3-day hotel quarantine. You can also skip the 14 days quarantine as well, provided the only thing that you would need to do is do an on-arrival COVID testing and a pre-departure COVID testing, and you will only have to quarantine at your home until the result of the on-arrival test comes out to be negative, and then you're free to go out. So far, again, this is only for citizens and PRs, but hopefully chances are that once they begin this rule, they will also extend it to international students and workers, and most likely by the end of July, the hotel quarantine and the normal quarantine rules will completely be scrapped for everyone. Well, let's hope for the best. But this update about the hotel quarantine right now, I hope it clarifies the update on the quarantine restrictions and what was, or like, why are people saying that hotel quarantine is ending. So this was that. Secondly, moving on, talking about the vaccine passports in India specifically. So basically, Indian government also announced that they would be linking the vaccination certificates with the passports for international students, workers, athletes, and people who are traveling abroad for these categories. And so what happens is, basically, once they start doing that, there will be 2 main changes. Number 1 changes, so basically, right now, the gap between 2 doses of vaccine is 84 days for Covishield and the other vaccines. But in this category, if you're in this category, you will only have to wait 28 days before taking the second dose if you want to take the vaccination. And then you can get the second dose after 28 days and then travel abroad. The second major change is that for now, people who are using their Aadhaar card or photo ID card, you also don't need to worry about it, because all these authorized persons who gave the vaccines, they will also be starting to give you another certificate if you took a vaccine, and then the new certificate will be linking with your passport number. So they will do that and provide it to you for your travel purposes, so you guys won't face any problems at the airport or at immigration wherever you travel. So this was the main update about the vaccination and the vaccine passports. To clarify more about the vaccine passports, so as you can see on the screen, this is the definition of vaccine passports in a very simple language, and I hope this clarifies the rules about the vaccine passports. But even if you take the vaccination from India right now, for now, if you're traveling, like let's say you're traveling right now to Canada, you still have to do the hotel quarantine and on arrival testing and the 14-day quarantine. Even in the future, hopefully maybe in July, if you're an international student or a worker, you might still need to do like unless they announce like new restrictions, new updates on the hotel quarantine scrapping, which I really hope they do really soon. Moving on, the most major update that you guys have been waiting for is about the flights with Air Canada. Yes, it is true and it is confirmed that Air Canada has officially announced that it will be cancelling all of its flights from India to Canada, direct flights. They were supposed to end on 22nd of June and the flights were supposed to resume, but now they have announced that all these flights will be cancelled till 31st of July now, and now the resuming date is 1st of August. It is really sad and it is unfortunate, but this is the most recent update by Air Canada. It definitely looks like Air India will most likely be following them as well and cancelling all these direct flights. But it doesn't mean that you cannot come to Canada. You can still come to Canada via indirect routes. In my previous video, I've made like a video about all the safest indirect routes. So you guys, if you haven't seen it, you guys can check out that video for the most safest routes. And I will be covering students' experience who travel via these routes really soon, like tomorrow or day after tomorrow. I will be posting that video sharing the experience of students who travel via these routes. I know it's hard, but if you're still looking to travel to Canada, you can definitely consider those routes that I shared in those videos. And these are the updates basically from Air Canada as well. I even called the agents of Air Canada to reconfirm, and they said that yes, they also received an update that all their flights will be cancelling from India to Toronto till 31st of July, and all the flights from India to Vancouver are actually cancelled till October, I think. And then, but you can still travel to Vancouver like through an indirect route, like maybe you can travel to Toronto and then take another indirect flight from Toronto to Vancouver. And this was the update from Air Canada. I know it's sad, but like I'm trying to share the most genuine and the most true updates with you guys. I'm not trying to share any fake news and false hopes. I will make sure to keep you guys updated with the most recent information, and I will try and gather more information about the flight cancellations and flight ban, what is going on, and we'll be sharing the students' experience. And like I mentioned in my previous video, you guys can leave down your comments in the question, and I will be answering those comments in the next video. Like I will make sure to keep the last 2 minutes of my video just for the comments. So I do hope you guys find this video useful, helpful. It answered your questions about the most recent updates. If you did, guys, make sure to leave a like to the video. It does help the video a lot. Do subscribe to the channel, be a part of my journey, and I will be sharing more updates in the future. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.